Imagine a world where a desire becomes an idea becomes a reality, and a reality becomes a legacy. Well, now you can stop imagining, because in the next 5 minutes, you will be witnessing exactly this.
Toastmasters grew out of an effort to meet the needs of a group of men in Bloomington, Illinois, more than half a century ago. In those days, I was a YMCA secretary. Many of the men with whom I was associated in that work needed help in talking and in meeting other people.
When A.S. Jones decided to form a new Toastmasters club in Bahrain with Matthew Oman as the club mentor and Micheal Jordon as the sponsor, little did he envision that 20 years down the road, WMC Toastmasters would be one of the best clubs in Bahrain. It was A.S. Jones' wisdom to choose Dr. Babu Ramachandran as its founding president, considering the leadership and guidance that he still provides, which propelled the club to far-reaching horizons. The first WMC Executive Committee under Dr. Babu's leadership took a pledge that this club will be different. For sure, all the rules and regulations of Toastmasters International would be adhered to, but in an innovative and creative way. The opportunity to try out this philosophy came when WMC was invited to conduct the Speechcraft program for Bahrain Petroleum Company, BAPCO. While BAPCO went on to have a Toastmaster club of its own, it reflected the mentor club WMC's flair for doing things in the finest of ways and remains a beacon in the Toastmaster fraternity. Think Out of the Box was another initiative with Zain Bahrain, where 50 of the company's telecom executives were trained in effective communication. Youth leadership programs followed, and the first one was done at the Indian Ladies Association. The first Inter-Toastmasters shot play competition, Faces Phases, was organized by WMC Toastmasters. A path-breaking event in those times. From the stage, WMC Toastmasters embarked onto the silver screen with Synergy 2008, a short film competition opened to all on the theme. Why not? The possibilities are endless. The event took the island by storm. 22 short films were screened and an eminent jury proclaimed the winners. Requests came in from various quarters to make Synergy an annual affair, but the club decided against it. Scaling new frontiers, WMC Toastmasters curated an in-house full-length play, The Last Shade of Grey. In 2015, written, directed and enacted by our members at the Gulf Air Club. Exponent was another novel initiative which focused on communication in the corporate world, assisting professionals to face interviews and prepare effective presentations. Well, COVID-19 did not deter WMC Toastmasters in continuing the experiments online. WMC went on to celebrate its 400th meeting as an online event, and guest of honor, Mr. Gopi Kalayil, Google's chief evangelist in digital transformation and strategy. The event saw a large number of members and guests from across the world present online. Concurrently, the club continued to pursue its offline interests, meticulously and with enough care and supervision from one of the kingdom's best medical facilities, American Mission Hospital. It was a program to hone the skills of the very institution. Many Speechcraft programs were conducted between 2020-2021 for American Mission Hospital, under the patronage of Dr. George Cherian, AMH's group CEO, who sincerely believed that the medical fraternity, doctors and support staff must become better communicators if they have to become better leaders. WMC today stands out as a unique club because of the innovative spirit it embodies in its very approach to communication. WMC Toastmasters stands tall in its 20th year. The current term is being led by President Sukumar Swaminathan, and this has been a year of unique initiatives under the theme, Enriching Your Journey Towards Excellence. Eminent speakers from varied industries, Dr. Marjan Modara from Marjan Space and Ms. Wafa Al Obaidan from Obai and Hills have offered master classes in leadership to the club members. The club went hybrid with Experts Beyond Borders, where champion Toastmasters like World Champion of Public Speaking, Verity Prize, Regional International Speech Champion Daniel McGill, among others, offer the expert craft to members and guests. A joint open house was held with WMC Gavel Masters, which was attended by a large group of parents and guests who were potential members. As Dr. Ralph C. Smedley says, the destination determines the direction. In WMC's next era, we will charter towards providing platforms for bold experiments. Build on those moments, enabling people to develop their potential. Our endeavor will be to attract people who need communication skills in their journey towards fulfillment into the world of Toastmastering by showcasing the techniques of being on stage, being present, and being the star of any show. After all, to articulate and make an audience understand our thought process is not only the greatest reveal of oneself, but also a message to dare to venture for others. Mastery over public speaking comes with time, practice, and persistence. Mastery over public speaking is the one skill that is going to be the differentiator that creates leaders. Leaders of today and tomorrow. And in the words of Robert Frost, we would just want to say, we have miles to go before we sleep.